Okay, so a little more Sotai. There have been requests for classes on Zoom. I can't do that. I've watched a bit of Joe Wicks and no, I can't do that. I mean, my reasons are that it's to do with a close observation of body language for me to have anything constructive to say. And I can't get that like this. And a number of people have said yes, but they like to be taught, they like to be led. Excellent, yeah, I'm glad you like the classes. Just one point though. Ultimately in Aikido, it's your own development, personal. You have to find it, and this is an opportunity. An opportunity to learn to look, learn to find, learn to seek. There's a lovely quotation from Plutarch, who was an ancient Greek, a historian, philosopher, priest. And he said, "The mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be kindled." And that's entirely how I think about how Aikido practice and tuition should be. The vessel to be filled is modern education type brain stuffing. So it's learning all the techniques, all the variations of techniques, all the henkers, you know, being able to produce the kumitachi end to end. But the fire to be kindled is the inner self. In Aikido it is the Hanmi Awase Kokyu Zanshin and Kiai, the driving spirit. The thing that makes everything hang together, fit into place, and it gives you some very special sense. I notice this just when I'm just over those fields there where I can walk for hours if I want to, but the government's not listening. Strictly an hour. And I'm walking along the paths, and I always know where everybody is. Don't have to make any effort. And I can sidestep, slip aside. Most people on those paths, which some of them are quite narrow, and they're all aware of social isolation, they do not deviate their route because their priority is to occupy the path, couples walking along hand in hand, parents with pushchair. They just occupy the whole path, walk down the middle. And they don't even seem to know they're doing it. That's the thing. Whereas to me, when I'm out there now, I'm out there for a nice walk, but I can't expect to behave as I normally do, or would. My priority is not to walk or to look at the scenery. I suppose my priority is to walk, but also not to get cross-infected. So when I sort of move off the line and walk down the path, or stand off the path, most people don't even seem to notice. I don't think they do. I've always noticed it in supermarkets. They're sort of blissfully unaware of other people. But that's just a small, slightly silly example really. But that inner spirit, and you have to develop it yourself. So, the solo Tana Henko, the feeling in that, the feeling in you, not the feeling in what you do to the uki. That's what my earlier Sotai clips were about.